Well, let's take a call in here. We've got Janet on the line. Hey there, Janet. What's your question tonight?
Hey, Janet.
I was in a car wreck about 3 years ago. Well, it'll be 3 years June. I was really badly injured. This September will be 2 years I was in another wreck. A lady rear-ended me. Well, her insurance is stating that they're not paying for my damages, $20,000 of the medical bills I got, because it was my injuries are from my first accident. But I thought it didn't matter.
Okay, well that's kind of an interesting set of circumstances. I think you might have been having some problem with your IFB.
I was having a lot of trouble.
Well, she was in two car accidents. So one was 3 years ago, then another one a year later. So the last car accident, they're saying
pointing fingers at the first one.
At the previous one, all the injuries and things came from the first one.
It may be justifiably so. If your medical payments or if you've settled for them to take care of your medical payments or your bills later, it's regarding the case that you have. You can't make a claim a year and a half later and try to get legal bills paid on a new place or new case if you haven't. I mean, you've got to connect the dots, and it's difficult when there's two accidents like this. But as far as why they won't pay this or that, is probably because they're saying it's not related to their accident that they had with you, not the other accident. So, but you need to see a lawyer because you're going to have to pay back certain people anyway with Medicare, Medicaid, or Blue Cross. So you just need to go ahead and get a lawyer on that.
That's a complicated situation. I'm sure that comes up. I mean, you get into multiple car accidents, and then everybody's pointing fingers on which injury was caused by what accident, and
I had a guy probably 12, 15 years ago. He was involved in 3 automobile accidents in the span of 28 days, and none of the wrecks were his fault. Two of them, he was sitting dead still and got hit by a DUI, a drunk driver the first time, and then a lady that wasn't paying attention. And then right towards the end of the month, he got hit again while he was driving, and the guy came over into his lane. But you're talking about, okay, it was the first accident that caused this and the second accident. We don't really care. We just say, look, y'all work it out amongst yourselves. This is what the case is worth. You can pay him and reimburse him. I don't care. Rob Peter to pay Paul, but my client's got to get X amount in his pocket.
Well, even if it is a pre-existing condition, I mean, the new accident exacerbated the situation, and so it's
And that's where and we don't have time for all this, but that's why you need a lawyer because if it's a previous injury, and you mentioned making it worse, aggravation, exacerbation. But finding a doctor that's going to go on record and link that first wreck to your present day problems, getting them to connect the dots. Some are good at it, some they don't care. They don't want to deal with anybody that's been involved where lawyers are involved now. So but getting to a right doctor, right lawyer is imperative in a situation like that.